Oh, nice, nice.
That is just a little story. That's how I started. When I used to do my full-time job, I used to buy a rundown flats or apartments,
Okay.
or
Yep,
condos. The way how you say in America, condos, right? So,
yep.
and refurbish them and refinance them and get your money back, and then keep.
Nice,
uh,
nice. Wow.
So that's how I built my wealth. So before I realized, before unknowingly, I built up quite a substantial portfolio, and
Uh,
that led me to leave my job and then carry on to the business world, right?
Wow, that's amazing. I love it. Congratulations.
Thank
That
you.
is fabulous. How long back did you start and when did you leave your W-2 or, regular job? Yeah.
So I'm into the property. I bought my first property in 2009, right?
Nice.
So I came to UK in 2005. So I bought my first property in 2009. That was for to live myself, right? And the second one, there's an investment. I bought it on 2010.
I
2009 was
see.
primary property in 2010, and then from that time onwards, it's every year one or two, one or two, one or two, right?
Oh my God, you're a great success story. I don't know if you like that. Maybe my team can make a podcast out of this one, literally, and we
Absolutely,
could put you on the map.
yeah, absolutely. So subsequent to that, I was interested into acquiring businesses, right?
Yes, yes.
Like I was trying to see because property does not take much of your time, because once you
Yeah,
buy and once you let the agent will take care of it. It's not a full-time job.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure.
How many
Okay.
units are you buying?
Yeah, that's a
So,
good point.
so, I mean, my portfolio is worth about $8 to $9 million altogether, right?
Nice, nice, very
Yeah.
nice.
It's about five,
Lovely.
7 million pounds, 10 million, $8 million or something, $8 or $9 million, right?
So are
So
you buying like duplexes or just single family or fourplexes or 10 units or 15 units? How?
we don't have that much of a big high rise in UK,
Okay.
as opposed to, this is
Yeah,
still UK is very controlled in terms of
yeah.
development, right?
Got it.
So majority of our flats are like, in city center, near to the
Okay.
university, or in the,
Yes.
good school catchment area, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So we call it in the UK as HMOs, which is house in multiple occupation.
Oh,
So you need to have a
oh,
license in order to let the room by room basis, right?
I see. Okay,
We
okay.
cover all
They
the
do
costs.
even buy beds, by the way. I just saw
Interesting.
somebody brought a deal from Berkeley, Cal State Berkeley, right here,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
last week. Very good
yeah.
friends of mine where we live here, and they wanted 4 beds in one room. Four
Okay.
beds. And students actually, our son also, Monica, remember when Neil went to Berkeley? I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
was
had a
paying for the
room in a
bed.
place. Yeah.
So these like 10 rooms in a house, and each room they're getting $1,500. Hold on. That's
Yeah,
like 15,000 a month.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I was just interested because you said that you just have to buy it and then it like runs itself. I mean, I'm like I've never experienced that.
So when I say that, so for
Ever.
example, again, it depends on like what type of property it is. Like, if it is already a furnished property, right?
Yeah.
So if it is a residential, you give it to the estate agent. We call it as, realtor in UK, US. So,
I see.
they take over all the maintenance and everything.
Sure.
So we do
I
not have
see.
a concept of like in America, you have a full building owned by a company. They have a maintenance team and everything, right?
I
It's very
see.
unheard of here in the UK, right? There is no institutional, buy to let concept, right? So it's all individual, small landlords, and
Mm,
there's nobody so far, like a big company is doing like, mass buying and letting it out, right?
I see. I
I think
see.
it's mainly to take with the geopolitical situation as well, because UK
Possible.
doesn't allow to build so many places, so many houses and apartments and things like that, right? So it kind of puts the constraints on the to get the people into the market, right?
Right,
So
right, right.
that's what I mean, Monica. So once you buy, if it is a furnished property, give it to the agent. He will let it
Yeah.
out, and then he will manage
Mhm.
the rest of it. If it is Airbnb, again the same concept,
I was gonna say
and
Airbnb came to my mind. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly. So
definitely.
Edinburgh, where I live is Edinburgh. It's a tourist town. So we have inflow of so many tourists. I can't remember what's the number, but what we
Buy a
tell here,
hotel. Buy a hotel. We are buying a hotel right now in north of Dallas. Beautiful area.